match is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first.
A quite masterful display there, my friend.
Thank you very much. You're gonna have to pay me extra for that.
Just add another 0 to it.
Yes.
Add another 0.
Yes.
Well, I recognize that music.
Oh my. Oh my.
Wow, the stars have come out in the form of the Northern Star, making his way to the ring for the first time in 2025.
Weighing in at 211 pounds, he is the Northern Star, Evan Rivers.
Evan Rivers, once a fan favorite in these parts.
I don't know why he's not still
A former NEW champion. And after he lost that championship, he has been on a dark downward spiral ever since.
What are you talking about? Are we looking at the same person in the ring right now?
Pardon the star-related light pun here, but Evan Rivers saw the light after he saw how the fans turned their back on him after he lost the NEW title. I don't blame his actions. I don't blame him at all.
And now,
I'm envious of his vesting.
He's a showman.
Blamed his fans for his own fans. What do we have here? Evan Rivers, as mentioned, was originally intended to be taking on Dave Rishi. Whoa!
Wait a second.
Hang on!
Hold on.
I didn't have this one on my 2025 bingo card.
Oh, I am a little bit worried over here.
Did you know anything about this, Cassidy?
I gotta admit that I did not. I wouldn't have sat here if I did.
I didn't see it. I was in the back earlier. I was in the back during intermission and he wasn't there.
Return from Surrey, BC, weighing in at 185 pounds. Welcome back, Miles Deville!
Welcome back indeed, and as the back of his new gear says, Justin, Chris Cassidy, welcome to Deville.
Ooh. Indeed, it's after 10 p.m. here on the West Coast. Time for a little late night with the Deville. Miles has put in a lot of work to get back here. 449 days spent on the shelf with a broken foot and a wrist injury as well.
Yeah, multiple surgeries, a hard road to come back for Miles Deville, but look at him, he looks like he hasn't missed a step.
Incredible physique. You can tell he's been putting in work to make this return, and he is ready to go.
I mean, I will say there's a very real reason. There's a very real reason why I scouted him initially. He's an incredible competitor, an incredible athlete. He could have listened to me a little bit more. That doesn't take anything away from him.
Looking very much like El Phantasmo in that ring right now. And of course, Miles Deville has locked horns with ELP in the Commodore Ballroom in this company.
Evan Rivers, though, not to be goaded into a situation that he doesn't have control of. You know?
The last time we saw Miles Deville in an NEW ring is one of the most iconic matches in the history of this company. September 9th, 2023. A one-on-one blood feud blow-off between Miles Deville and Sebastian Wolf.
Oh, I remember that. I remember it very well.
It's Evan Rivers flipping Miles over his shoulders and a big discus punch to the face. The Northern Northern Star doing everything he can to hog the spotlight in what should be Miles' moment right now.
Miles just getting up and planting one right across his jaw.
He is throwing elbows all over the place.
Well, I gotta say, we were looking at over a year's worth of frustration. I can only imagine building up and finally being let loose. Ooh. Oh, caught. Oh, into a pump handle slam attempt, it looks like it.
I think they both went for their finishing maneuver in the early stages of this one. Miles perhaps looking for that death rotation. And we've seen Evan Rivers put many matches away with the Emerald Flosion. Neither man able to successfully execute in the early stages.
Again, not a bad idea to try and cut things off early here. Ooh.
Incredible display from Miles Deville.
Once again, gentlemen, I reiterate, Miles Deville looks like he has not missed a step despite 449, is that what you said, Justin?
Indeed.
449 days away from the ring.
Clever takedown from Deville after a Pele kick.
Wow.
Stunned Evan Rivers, and now a running shooting star splash. That was incredible.
Running shooting star there. It is hard to do a shooting star maneuver from the top rope. It is exceptionally hard to do it from standing because you have less distance, less height to be able to maneuver it.
Rivers on the run, not a position he typically finds himself in. As Deville on the outside apron.
Wow!
Another running shooting star splash, this time off the ring apron.
Miles Deville absolutely amped up, and the rest of the crowd following suit.
But again, I'm just going to put it out there. He might want to keep the pressure on his opponent right now. Yeah, like that. There we go.
Swift chop to the chest from Miles Deville as Evan Rivers is seated front row ringside right now, and he's going to go for a walk and try and get out of trouble.
Evan Rivers now sitting in the crowd, sitting on somebody's lap.
Used the fan's hat as a shield of some kind? I'm
Well,
not sure exactly.
just give the fans there's money worth there, you know?
And tried to grab a beer from a front row fan here as well.
Oh. A chair is in the mix now.
Miles Deville calling for quiet.
Oh, what a chop!
Hey.
And Deville now fixing to deliver another one.
There's a spicy, spicy chop. Back in the ring now, and back out for Evan Rivers. He might have some company real soon here.
Miles Deville!
Miles Deville.
Thought about taking flight, but was caught
Oh!
on a drop kick attempt. And those ankles just twisted viciously by Evan Rivers on the outside. That knee planted hard into the mat.
Yeah, Miles Deville favoring that knee now as Evan Rivers gets back in the ring.
Gathering
boy.
speed, and he's targeting that left knee right now. Doing all kinds of damage to Deville. Credit the heart of Miles. He knows how much work it took to get back to this moment. He does not want to waste this opportunity.
Yeah, but Evan, look at Evan Rivers, more than happy to undo all of that progress, all of that healing. Oh my goodness. Referee Joe King might have to step in here.
Just lifted Miles up by the ankle and planted his knee directly into Rivers' knee.
And Miles there has been working hard to get back. It would be a shame for all of that to come crashing down with another injury at the hands of his opponent. Let's hope that he came back at the right time.
Knee-on-knee contact was almost Brian Marchment-esque.
Brian Marchment-esque. Possibly Cam Neely and Ulf Samuelson as well.
Shades of Darius Kasparaitis.
We could go all night here. And Nick Pesky's not even here to commend us.
As Miles Deville doing everything he can to try and fight loose from a painful submission hold as Evan Rivers was just working that injured left knee now. We'll see if Miles can get back to his feet. Big strike to break the hold, and in comes Rivers with a bite to the face.
That was just a really close side face roll.
It's just a 3 days late New Year's kiss.
Yeah.
See if he drew blood from that one.
Both men trying to jockey for position here in what could be a suplex maneuver on either part. Oh, yeah.
Getting a little bit further every time, but neither man able to execute.
Yeah, that knee of Miles Deville just might have given out on him too. Now Evan Rivers finally able to get the upper hand.
Oh, no.
Wait a second.
Miles Deville still in this thing. Couldn't quite lift Evan all the way up.
I think
And
you're
again,
right, that
the story
knee.
is Miles' knee.
And Rivers has it well
Oh,
scouted.
you talked about it before. We might see it right now.
Pump handle into the Emerald Flosion.
Oh, but look at Miles DeMille there, up there, trying to fight, trying to give it his all.
He's got a bit of a sleeper hold locked in.
wow.
Interesting chokehold put on there. Almost like a
That elbow
schoolyard choke.
pressing the throat of Evan Rivers right into the ribs of Deville, and now he's back on his feet in a sleeper hold. Joe King breaking up that hold as they were locked in the ropes.
I'm not too sure who has the stronger position right now.
Boot from Miles Deville as he still tries to gather himself outside the ring.
Yeah, right on that apron. There's a dangerous place to be. However,
Oh, wow! A springboard drop kick, Miles Deville. What a maneuver, but he may have taken the worst of it as the damage to that left knee is significant.
Incredible athleticism there by Miles Deville, but you're right, the first thing that happened when he landed was he went right for his knee.
oof. Tough to be high flying if you can't stand. Our crowd
Fans
here.
urging both men to their feet as Joe King gets to 8.
Ooh!
And what a kip up! Miles Deville is fired up!
Wait a second.
Oh!
Elbow!
Oh,
Forearm
my.
blast!
And what is he thinking here? Oh, whoa. Oh, does he have him?
Looking for a German suplex. Instead, Evan Rivers able to counter with a stiff elbow to the face. Rivers trying to suplex, not able to do it. Go for a strike instead and try once more. What is this?
What are we looking at here? Oh!
Nice arm drag takedown reversal from Miles Deville. And a poison rana right there from Evan Rivers, my goodness.
That one got the fans to their feet.
Oh!
Running knee. Might have been a kick up high, the air that Deville just got on that strike. My goodness, welcome back to that young man.
Wow.
Looking for a cover to put this thing away. Evan Rivers gets the shoulder up. A little bit of fight left in the Northern Star here in this one.
Once again, the story here is the knee of Miles Deville as he favoring that knee, a little slow to get up to his feet. Evan Rivers still trying to collect himself as well. Fans showing some support, and out goes Evan Rivers.
Cactus clothesline right there.
Miles, can he use this to his opportunity, though? We know that knee of his is feeling it.
For the first time in 449 days, Miles Deville takes flight with a tope to the outside.
Miles might be feeling it on his knee, but he is still standing. In fact, he is running those ropes pretty decent.
Miles taking a moment to soak in the adulation of the fans there. Referee Joe King.
Deville once again, and no, this time the knee gave out on him. Oh my. And in comes Evan Rivers with the Star Killer Cutter! Star Killer Cutter from Rivers!
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Targeting that knee directly here with another wrenching hold.
I can't blame him. Almost
see
a weakness.
Stretch muffler targeting that knee, but what a bridge from Deville to alleviate the pressure.
Miles trying to fight his way out, but look at this.
Half crab here from Evan Rivers, continuing with an all-out assault.
Yeah, modified half crab, putting all the weight on the knee instead of the back. Miles Deville has to be, I can't imagine the amount of pain he's in right now.
But he has not given up yet, and he manages to get to the rope.
Joe King starting to count, and Evan Rivers will break the hold. Doesn't want to get himself disqualified.
Evan Rivers surprisingly broke the hold very quickly into that 5 count. Perhaps that was the reason why.
I was going to say, that might have been it right there. Had other designs.
Guillotine choke from Evan Rivers on the bottom rope.
These people can hate on Evan Rivers as much as they want, but you know, I just respect it. If you see a weakness, you might as well exploit it.
And we could be seeing the longest moonsault coming up by the Northern Star.
Miles Deville has other ideas. Trying to get back to his feet. Putting weight on that knee for the first time in a few minutes here.
Looks a little bit shaky there, and back down to the canvas he goes.
Knocked off his feet with ease as Evan Rivers heads to the outside. Oh, cutter from Rivers that just dropped Miles' throat first onto the top rope. Cutting up that air supply in a couple different ways here.
Could be going for that Star Killer again.
Oh, teased it, but perhaps Deville saw it coming. Oh, wow. And a spinning heel kick from Miles Deville. Put a great deal of stress on that damaged knee, but he's still on his feet. Bringing him up.
See the excruciating pain on the face of Miles Deville.
But again, he is going for, and that knee.
Quite deliver the death rotation.
That clip to it.
Wait a second.
Hold on. Oh, my goodness.
Might have been it right there.
I don't know how smart this is for Deville to be doing.
Deville taken to the top rope right now. Remember, 449 days on the shelf.
Things are dangerous enough on the ground.
A 450 splash from Miles Deville. 1 degree of rotation for every day he spent out of the ring. And he nearly put the match away right there.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow. Evan Rivers. Again, the last possible moment. I thought that was it. I thought Miles Deville had sealed his return with a bow, but not quite.
What an incredible night of action this has already been. NEW Winter Beatdown as Miles Deville felt by that bad knee yet again. Oh, handle. Looking for, no, Deville able to shake his way loose, but he just threw Evan Rivers directly into referee Joe King.
Well, Joe King shouldn't have been there. Joe King knows better where to be.
You do have to have some solid ring awareness there.
A low blow from Evan Rivers with no official to disqualify him.
Who says he's going to do anything that could disqualify him?
He already did. He hit him in the nuts.
I didn't see that.
Hey, this is a family show. That's why I said pills earlier. Wait a second. Look, Joe King out of position. Joe King out of position. A clear win for Evan Rivers here. Joe King can't even be bothered to count the 3 because he was out of position and got winded.
We never should have let that referees union happen.
Supernova Emerald Flosion nearly put the match away. But Joe King was just conscious enough to count the 3.
Evan Rivers does have to be careful here with how he's putting his hands on a referee.
Well scouted from Miles Deville right there.
Oh dear. Oh boy.
That running grounded lariat has been a favorite maneuver of Evan Rivers of late. And oh my! The death rotation will give Miles Deville his first win in his first match back after a lengthy absence.
Well,
What a return
yes.
for your former associate, Miles Deville, Christopher Cassidy.
yes, again, there's a reason why I scouted him initially.
Now-
He is an impressive competitor.
Now let me ask you, do you think Miles Deville might make a good addition to Dirty Business?
Oh, my.
You should probably think about this.
Yeah, you know what? I never say never, you know? That's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea. Okay, all right.
I think he's ready to walk a different path, personally.
What path is that?
The path of the righteous. The path of the good.
Which
Strike me
is
as
directly into the path of Dirty Business.
You would never know where that path goes, Christopher Cassidy.
You heard what I said before.
Outstanding, however, to see Miles Deville return to ring action. You know he worked so hard to get back here.